The other day, our Prime Minister addressed this country from the ramparts of Red Fort. He brought in few names: Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, B.R. Ambedkar, then Savarkar. We all know that the fourth name and his ideology and his organization didn't contribute anything for the freedom of this country or independence of this country. But see the ideology of hatred. I don't need to talk about the extent of hatred that is dividing the people standing in Mangalore. You have been seeing episodes after episodes where the people in Mangalore has been literally divided in the name of religion and caste. This is a place, I know as a student of political science, this is a place where the laboratory of Hindutva actually began their experiment. The experiment started in Mangalore. And even now, in the name of love jihad, in the name of hijab, in the name of halal, in the name of moral policing, every day the people are being divided. There's a brutal assault. In Alapi district, RSS men killed STPA. STPA killed RSS. In Palghat, RSS killed an STPA, STPA killed RSS. They are in collusion. It's a drama. They want to divide the people. They want to weaken democratic secular forces. I am sure that there is a script that is being played out. I was fortunate. I had the opportunity to witness the demolition of Babri Masjid. We were in Ayodhya. We never thought the symbol of Indian secularism will come down like this. It just evaporated into the thin air. And on that day, I still remember what I wrote. I said, this is the obituary to the Indian secular democratic state. After a few years, the ideology of hate and hatred has managed to win the mandate of the people. And they are ruling this country. The government doesn't want the parliament to function. Indian Prime Minister will never come to the parliament. Indian Prime Minister will never address the MPs. In the name of COVID, the media has been driven out of Indian parliament. Hardly 2, 3, 4, 5 journalists are permitted to the press gallery for few hours. The entire Indian media is kept away from Indian parliament. The funniest part is that media has no qualms, no complaint. No complaint. You know why? The entire media fraternity has been threatened, made them subservient. They have become servile, almost slaves. During the COVID time, I remember that the only one newspaper in India had the courage to publish the photograph of hundreds of dead bodies floating on Ganges, our holy river Ganges. Hundreds of dead bodies. Dead bodies were thrown into the river Ganges. People didn't have the resource to give them a honorable burial. They were just thrown into the river. And hundreds, thousands of dead bodies used to float. Few pictures must have come in the social media. No Indian television reporter about it. No newspaper had the courage to give the pictures. At that time, one newspaper, that is Dainik Bhaskar, gave a photograph in the front page about these floating dead bodies in river Ganges. You know what happened? The following day, Income Tax and Enforcement Directorate raided Dainik Bhaskar. There stopped the reporting on COVID deaths and dead bodies. WHO report says that almost 50 lakhs people perished in India. Government of India say only 5 lakhs. Think about lakhs of migrant workers walking days and night with their legs swollen, with their feet cracked. Does any media have the guts to report about that? Does any media took a little time to show the visuals of those people? Now the Supreme Court, all of a sudden, I'm amused to see that. They are saying that freebies should be banned. Freebies. What is the freebie? The common people, they are given little water, subsidized charge, some electricity. Your best tickets are subsidized. No freebies. Just before the Supreme Court started hearing on these freebies things, few days before that, the Indian Prime Minister said, we should stop the culture of revenue, that is freebies. Suddenly, Supreme Court got an idea. We should stop this. 10 lakhs crore rupees have been written off of this crony capitalist bank loans in this country. 10 crore. I asked a question. What is the amount that has been written off by these banks? In last 5 years, 5 to 6 years, almost 10 crore. 10 lakh crore. I can't even imagine what would be that 10 lakh crore. That's why I said 10 crore, because I couldn't even have a picture of that. Last 3 years, the corporate tax discounts offered to these corporates, 2 lakhs. No revenue. It's not freebie. If you and me get some subsidy in water bill or electricity bill, it's. So what is this democracy after? In temples, I think in Mangalore also, one of the temples there is a claim. One of the mosque, there is a claim here. I was discussing with a BJP leader because he was in the parliament. I told him how many mosques you want actually. How many mosques you want? Already you have demolished Babri Masjid. You have put your claim on Varanasi mosque. Another claim has been put in Mathura and numerous others. Suddenly you find Shivalingas below the mosque. Interestingly, Bismillah Khan, whom the country honored with Bharat Ratna, he used to say that I offer namaz in the morning in the mosque and later on riyas in the temples. Many had offered him very pompous positions abroad, told him, and Americans invited him, come and start a music academy in America. Bismillah Khan told them, River Ganges is my mother. I want to be in Varanasi gullies, singing in temples, walking the side of the river Ganges. Now what is happening in Varanasi? See the plight of this country. Where has it reached? After 5 years or 10 years, Mahatma Gandhi will not be the father of this nation. I'm sure by the happenings now, going by the standard, after 10 or 15 years, if somebody says that V.D. Savarkar is the father of this nation, your eyebrows will not go up. New history is being written. Mythology is a history. Superstition is a science. Everything is appointed. We need to organize the people. We need to tell them, unless we get rid of this ideology of hate and hatred, this nation will perish. Like B.R. Ambedkar said, if Savarkar's ideology is going to rule this country, that will endanger this country, that will cripple this country, that will damage the society. It was said by none other than B.R. Ambedkar publicly. But now the Indian Prime Minister sees that Ambedkar and Savarkar are the one and the same only. They were diametrically opposite. See how the history is being rewritten in this country.